G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Blake, I'll be your host for today and I'm joined by a special guest, Harry. There's a bit of a new thing going on. It's not the start of a vlog, it's a bit of a different scene. I wanted to kind of do something new and this is what I've come up with. It's kind of like a mini podcast thing. I don't want to run it for too long, but I don't want to run it for too short either. So pretty much it's just going to be me talking with someone, in this case, Harry, who's a very regular guest on the channel, but nothing wrong with that. He's an alright bloke, you know. He fits in alright. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Yeah. But so we're pretty much just going to go over some trending topics on the world of not so much. It doesn't have to be YouTube, but kind of just exciting stuff trending in the world. And so I hope you enjoy. And to get things started, we're going to go on about the fight yesterday. So pre-ordered. We bought the main event, not the main event.
The fight.
What do you call it? The pay-per-view, right? Between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson's returned to fighting after 15 years out of it since 2005. What a hell of a show! Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. First fight sucked, but
yeah, the undercards.
Yeah, the undercards are pretty shit.
Except for the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson one, which is.
I mean, Jake Paul knocked Nate Robinson the fuck out.
No shit, like actually out cold on the ground. We'll talk about Mike Tyson and then we'll get to Jake Paul and all the other stuff going on in the world first. So Mike Tyson, after 15 years, he lost 40 odd kilos to get to fighting weight. I don't think they decided on a fighting weight. So I think Tyson ended up 99 kilos and Roy Jones Jr. was 90.
So he used to be 140 kilos.
I know.
Holy shit.
That's
be
pretty
a big boy.
That's pretty heavy. I'm 70, you're 60. That's like me and you put
How
together
tall is
plus
he?
more.
Mike Tyson.
Do I have it down? No, I don't.
He doesn't look that tall.
He's pretty small. I'm pretty sure.
140 kilos of being pretty small.
No, him and Jones were about the same, weren't they?
8 centimeters different.
No, that was reach. So Jones
2 centimeters different.
That's right.
2 centimeters different, 8 centimeters different reach. What was it?
Yeah, because I remember I was talking because we were. Tyson had the weight. Tyson had 4 kilos on Jones.
Yeah. But he was shorter and had less reach.
Yeah, that's right. 8 centimeters reach difference is fucking huge. In
you
boxing.
can see it. You can.
Oh
see
yeah, you can see it. Jones was using it to his advantage. He was just kind of I wouldn't say
he wasn't even jabbing, to be honest. He was kind of just running around the ring.
Yeah.
He's a bit of an old bloke, mate.
He
got a bit tired.
He did. He looked very gassed.
He did look very gassed.
After round 1, we were all like,
yeah, he was
holy
puffing.
shit.
Mike Tyson was just in the corner like,
yeah, let's go.
yeah, literally.
So you can tell Tyson was fitter. He came out.
Oh yeah.
And
he wasn't huffing and puffing until the last round, I'd say.
He was as fast as fucking ever, and it was actually crazy to watch because at the age of 54, like, holy shit, I can't even move that.
They're
fast.
fucking like instincts, like for dodging as well.
I know.
As soon as you can, like, I couldn't even see them taking a hit. They're just like, boom.
I know.
They just dodge it straight away. It's fucking
like,
crazy.
You could give it to Jones still because he did alright. He was. There was shots where he dodged.
Yeah, he hit Mike and
then
hit him in the head once, didn't he?
Yeah,
it was a replay.
Got him screwing the fucking nose. Didn't really do much. Match got ended in a draw.
I think it was only because it was an exhibition match. To be honest.
And I think they were just doing it because
money. Because they're both broke.
No, I don't think Jones is broke. Tyson's broke.
I thought Jones had 5 million.
Yeah, but he hasn't.
He's not even broke.
He's
though,
not.
to be honest.
It's
not like
in terms of them, but I was reading about it before. So Tyson, over his career, had a total earning of $685 million, whereas Jones only earned upwards of 65 mil, I think it was, or 50 mil.
Yeah.
So it's not even.
That's still pretty hard to blow 60 million.
Oh yeah. Oh, but
he didn't
compared to 685 million.
Yeah, no, I don't know how Tyson managed to blow.
Whereas going into the fight, he only had like
3 million.
Yeah.
How's he done that, man? How do you blow $685 million?
That's hard to do. You have to aim.
I don't even think you have to aim. You just have to be as bright as Mike Tyson.
Oh, cheeky.
Oh, God.
But so Tyson earned 10 mil for the fight, and Jones
it's because it was his event.
around 3.
Mike
An
Tyson
estimated
it was
career.
his event.
Yeah, because he owns. I think it was Triller that he owned. Because on
Did
the
he? I thought he owned. I know it was Legends Only League, which is that like.
yeah, that's right. Because the commentator kept saying it was like
Yeah.
Tyson's Legends Only League or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, so he'd probably own most of his revenue from people obviously buying the pay-per-view.
Well, didn't Brock look it up? If only 2 million people watched, it was like $120 million on that.
Yeah, well, because it was probably one of the most watched fights.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Surely he didn't make 10 million then. He made 10 million off the fight.
Yeah, he probably made a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially because
It was his event.
Yeah, especially like you said. Well, the commentator kept saying that Jones, only for the fight, was making $1 million. That's it. And then Tyson was
I
earning
don't know
more.
how accurate that was. So.
But obviously Jones would have had other sponsorships and stuff to earn him money. I'm sure he wouldn't have just earned $1 million off that.
Quick meal though, just for a fucking 15-minute fight or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised it went all the way to 8 rounds.
It's because they couldn't actually hit each other properly.
That's true, yeah.
Mike Tyson never went for headshots. He just body shots.
You can so tell.
Yeah. If they went for headshots and any of them got a scratch, fight done.
Yeah, true, because it was an exhibition. Kind of disappointed that they called it an exhibition.
Yeah, no.
But they're saying after, Tyson wants to go, but
He
Jones...
wants to go again.
Yeah, Jones didn't look...
He didn't look 100% confident about going again, did he?
You can tell Tyson is still fast and very fucking
Yes.
dangerous, whereas Jones is really... not.
Yeah. He's well.
He was
But
fast and
he fought-
with his jabs and stuff like that. He seemed pretty
Oh,
fast,
yeah,
but in
He just had
general,
the stamina to hold it for 8 rounds.
yeah. We'll go to the undercard then. Jake Paul, Nate Robinson. Jake Paul fucking killed Nate Robinson.
Yeah. Nate Robinson can't fight.
No way, bro.
He cannot fight.
He just kept grappling and it
Yeah.
pissed us
Yeah,
all off.
pissed us all off.
Every fucking second, they'd go into
He
like
just ran
meet
at
each
him.
other and they'd just grapple. And Jake just, you could see he just wanted that distance,
Yeah.
and every time he got that distance, he
Even the
just
ref
landed.
was complaining. Saying, stop. This isn't a wrestling match or something like that.
Jake just wanted distance just so he could, hit him, which he did. Knocked him down, I think
3
twice,
times.
and then 3 including the knockout.
Yeah.
I thought not
I
gonna
thought
lie.
he knocked him out first.
So did I. That
time
first
he went
knockdown,
down,
he didn't want to get up.
Yeah.
He was hurt. He hit him in the temple, and
Yeah.
he was pretty down for the count.
The second one, I think he just took his time. Like, he knocked him down, but...
Yeah.
Well, no, the second time he slipped, didn't he? Slipped.
Oh, so there was 4.
Yeah.
So there was the first one, then there was the slip, then he got knocked down and he was on the ground like that, under the rope.
Yeah.
And then obviously
The
the
KO.
4th one was the KO, and he fucking
Actually.
he KO'd him.
He was out. 100% out. That was fucking good. That was a good fight. That was
It
a good
was.
fight to watch.
We all wanted it to
We all wanted someone to get knocked out. Which is glad it happened.
Yeah, no shit. Finally someone backs up saying
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock you out and actually does. But Jake Paul,
Bit of a clown.
he's a clown. He's called out
He's cocky.
all these, like Conor McGregor, him and Conor McGregor. I think, he's virtually versus nobodies. Anisong Gibb, shit.
Yeah.
You can tell Anisong Gibb was just going in and he was slipping over his own fucking
He
feet.
kept falling off.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't think that fight should have been ended.
Deji does not count.
Yeah, that was also a shit fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's versus nobodies. Nate Robinson couldn't fight. Anisong Gibb couldn't fight. Deji couldn't fight. If he wants to be that big, he needs to go to KSI next.
Yeah,
I
someone
think.
that can actually fight.
Yeah. What we think. Again, he's only versus Logan Paul.
Twice. And Joe Weller. But I wouldn't
Okay,
really
yeah,
call
true.
that one a...
That's fine.
That was also a shit fight.
that was just Joe Weller getting absolutely fucking shit mixed.
But I would love to see KSI versus Jake Paul.
He needs.
I feel like that would go pretty hard.
It would go fucking hard. It needs to be the next fight. Jake Paul can't go into anyone else, and I think KSI, if he's going to call anyone out, he needs to call Jake Paul because he's obviously got
Well, you
the
can't really call
credentials.
anybody else out. There's no one else boxes on YouTube anymore,
I know.
really, besides Jake Paul.
Mm.
Logan Paul kind of stopped.
Yeah, well, he's already beat him twice, so or draw and then beat him. But that it needs to be the next fight. I don't see why you'd go straight to like Conor McGregor.
No, but didn't he say on the Impossible podcast Conor McGregor's last on his list?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah, but he had a whole line of other blokes. I can't remember who else he said, but he was.
I do like his reasoning for finding Conor McGregor though.
Mm.
Like the way that just because they're both like so big.
Mm. Yeah.
It'll make for a good fight, even though the experience is so different. But it'll just make for a really good fight.
Yeah.
So I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That was alright.
Yeah, and yeah, he had some reasoning behind it all, and I think it would be good because it's like massive. Someone famous from the actual sport, and then you get someone famous from like social media, and then you bring those two together, two different crowds and audiences, and that will be fucking huge.
Yeah, I actually don't even remember watching Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Was Conor any good?
He was, yes. People reckon that McGregor should have won.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But didn't he get knocked out? Or knocked down? Or was it did they go full?
I think they went all the way. I'm not
I don't
too sure. What was that?
I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, McGregor did really fucking good. Like, for his first time.
I remember watching it, but...
Like he does.
Because that was his first boxing match.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess MMA has a bit of boxing in it, but it'd be so hard going from MMA to boxing.
Yeah.
To drop so many of your
and
instincts.
to not, yeah, exactly, to not follow all those like rules and stuff.
Because I bet he'd like looking at it like in the fight, and he'd probably be ready to like kick him or elbow him, but he just couldn't. And I bet it'd be so hard just to go, I could do that, but I can't do that.
Yeah, no shit. To have that discipline is pretty good.
He did pretty good, because isn't Mayweather like really fucking good at boxing?
50-0, bro.
Yeah.
At the age of 43.
Yeah.
That's what else I was going to get to. Logan Paul calls out Floyd Mayweather. It's ridiculous.
What is with these YouTubers calling out fucking actual...
I know.
Fucking boxing champions?
They just need...
I just want one of them to call... I want Jake Paul to fight Conor McGregor or Logan Paul to fight Mayweather and they just get knocked the fuck out, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, that's obviously not a good idea.
But... Alright, this like Logan Paul fighting Floyd Mayweather. On paper, Logan Paul is winning.
Yeah. Well, but,
dude.
But come on.
Look, I got the tail of the tape right here. Logan Paul's 24, Mayweather's 43. 20.
Yeah.
Well, Logan Paul's 25 now, and Mayweather's probably 44, but same thing. It's still the same age gap. Logan's 6'2", Mayweather's 5'8".
Is he 5'8"?
Yeah, it's fucking tiny.
I'm taller than him.
No shit. I am as well. Logan has a 76-inch reach, and Mayweather has a 70.
How does he have a 72-inch reach when he's 5'8"?
I know. So that's still a decent reach, but it's still 4 inches, and that is a fucking lot.
Yeah.
And I'd say the weigh-in would be crazy different.
Logan would be so.
Dude, at 6'2", and he is pretty.
He's pretty built.
Yeah, he is. Built. That's like That's yeah.
But that's on paper. But
Mayweather
has so much more experience.
No shit. So on paper, Logan wins.
Yeah.
But on tape, fucking Mayweather any day. Bro, you look at his record.
Yeah.
And the experience, and just the way he boxes. Whereas Logan Paul, obviously, the one draw, which wasn't a professional fight, and then the professional fight, he lost.
What was with Jake Paul wanting to fight Logan Paul?
Oh, I don't know.
And thinking, actually, who do you think would win, Jake Paul or Logan Paul?
I don't even know.
I don't know either.
It's...
Jake Paul did look pretty good when he was going against Nate Robinson. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. And Jake Paul's been training.
He has been training. Logan kind of did a little break.
Mm.
That'd be pretty interesting.
The YouTube boxing world is popping off.
Yeah.
Obviously, we got
our little boxing match coming up in December.
If you're new, go have a look in the videos. It's great. It's north of 500 views.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I believe. But on the second one, we're still in the progress of working stuff out.
Yeah.
But hopefully everything will come. Oh, going to sub, fucking oath.
That video's banged.
No shit. So hopefully, yeah. Anyway, the fight. So obviously we got Will Walker and Tom Stinson ready to fight. Just obviously we don't know when. I got to organise the date since 564 views on it. So that pretty banged.
Pretty banged.
So yeah, Tom Stinson will walk up. Hopefully I'll get one of them. Hopefully I'll get both of them on this show. I don't have a name for this show yet either. So if anyone has any ideas or suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to listen. At the moment, it's just called
The Blake Thomas Show.
The Blake Thomas Show. So yeah, I'm figuring that. I'm still in the works with that, sorting that shit out, and hopefully, what we all came up with is mid-December. But if it's too late for mid-December, obviously we can't do late December because it'll be Christmas. Everyone will be busy, and then the New Year. So if it's not mid-December, it would probably be mid or early to mid-January. I'm hoping.
I'd say early.
Yeah. So
surely you wouldn't want to do it before Christmas because if one of them gets pummeled, we rock up to see your family.
On Christmas dinner with black eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's no date confirmed, but obviously I've put videos out on stuff happening there. But yeah, where are we at?
KSI.
I think he goes to Jake next.
I agree.
He can't call anyone else out. And obviously,
I'm actually
man's got this belt now. I'll fight him. Fly me to America and I'll fight him.
An 18-year-old versus a fucking
28. Isn't he like 30? He's pushing 30s. He is.
24 I'm calling. No, 26.
He's pushing 30s.
26.
27. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of pushing 30s low-key.
He is. He's getting old, so
Wait, Jake Paul's only 23.
Young as fuck.
Holy shit, he's young. I didn't realise how young Jake Paul was.
I know. A lot goes on in the fucking YouTube world.
It does.
Though. Everyone's hell like. Who's that? Mick Broom, is it?
Austin McBroom.
Yeah. Apparently, what's up with that?
I think. Okay, from what I've seen, not much. It looks like bullshit.
Yeah.
On Jake Paul's behalf. Is that the right word? Yeah. Because.
Yeah, I
obviously Jake Paul did whatever he did, and then the wife was like, "What the fuck? Delete this." And then, because I saw on Logan Paul's podcast, and Logan was like, "What's up with this?"
Yeah.
And Jake was like, "Nah, it's all real." But I don't believe it because
I don't think anyone does. To be honest.
I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't really have any reasoning towards it. It just doesn't seem 100%.
I know.
Yeah.
And then there's Australia, us over here chilling with the YouTube community.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything about Australian YouTubers.
Laser Beam is the only one I know.
I know.
I know Lachlan, but
he's pretty famous, Laser Beam.
Yeah, he's fucking
huge. Like,
he is huge.
What other?
But that's about it. Oh, Lachlan.
They're all Fortniters. They're all Fortniters, aren't they?
Well, he started on Minecraft.
Yeah.
I only watched him when he was playing Minecraft ages ago.
But what about all the other ones? Like, have you ever heard like Luke Irwin? Ever heard of him? Luke Irwin?
No.
No, he's a dickhead.
Is he? Yeah. I know, like obviously
obviously Raka and all that shit.
Yeah, I forgot about him, man. But don't they live in America now?
Yeah, they're all moved.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Why would you want to stay in Australia as a YouTuber?
Me here, strong, living in Perth. Woo! Let's fucking go. Alrighty, so wrap things up there, but I got a bit of a segment for Harry.
For guests.
Hopefully I'm going to bring more segments into it. Like I said, leave comments and suggestions down below. I'm just trying to start something new. Obviously, just like a mini podcast type of thing. Get people on, talk about what's happened in the last week. That's been big online and on social media and stuff like that. Have a bit of a chat about it. And yeah, but segments, so I've got a bit of an overrated or an underrated. So, Jake Paul's boxing, overrated or underrated?
Underrated. I reckon he's pretty fucking good at boxing, and I don't think anybody actually realises how good he is, because he has gone up against shit boxers of opponents.
He does, yeah. Jake Paul, YouTube.
Overrated. No, I fucking hate him as a YouTuber. Yeah. Sorry. Clown. Such a fucking clown.
Perth, Western Australia.
Underrated, mate. We live here.
Yes.
Perth bops. Perth bops.
It does fucking bop. Pokemon cards, overrated or underrated?
Obviously, no, I have Pokemon
Yeah,
cards.
man's over here buying them all the fucking time.
Underrated, I think.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows Pokemon cards, Pokemon stuff, but no one really buys them, and I feel like they have a lot of potential.
Yeah, well, we've seen on like YouTubers, obviously, and they're just fucking millions, not millions of dollars. Well, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
FIFO, overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
I reckon.
Money, good. Everything else to do with it, mental health, anything, shit.
Yeah, I reckon it's
so shit. Living conditions, everything, just
obviously because out of anyone our age, you probably have most experience. Well, obviously people our age do FIFO.
Heaps of people know you have parents that do FIFO.
But you'd probably be obviously going in and out and back and forth from
always.
place to place. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one is the beach. Overrated or underrated?
Overrated. I hate the beach.
What?
Nah, I'm growing to the beach. Yeah, I'm growing into it, but in my opinion, it's not that good. Like you go there, nah.
Alright, mate. Fair enough. Well, thank you, Harry, for being on the show.
Welcome, mate.
Hopefully we'll have another one. Hoping to keep it a weekly thing, just so I get uploads and stuff. I'll keep continuing with the vlogs. Maybe a couple of other things if I think of it. But yeah, this is it for now. Hopefully we'll obviously change the guests up and that. But Harry will probably be a regular because, Harry loves it. Alright, so see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye.